Hey guys, so we're on Friday, week 5, Friday, upper body day. We've got our push press and chin ups today. 4 sets of 4. I'm also going to be using a little bit of velocity based training just to keep a track on a couple of things, make sure I'm at where I need to be, keep myself honest. So that's what we're doing today. Let's go in and have a look. So let there be light. Today we're in the Palestrina, the small gym, because I can do this session here. Still dark outside, still early, but I'm sure the sun will come up as we get into it. So let's go. Okay, we're rolling. So we've got the upper body warm up. Of course, there's whole body stuff in there as well. Guys, I was speaking to, I'll just talk to you as I do this. So I'll hit some dislocations, band dislocations that is. I was talking to my client the other day, an online client, and just explaining again that the warm up is there to get you ready for the session. I know we know that, okay? It's also there, and let's call it, there's some preventative stuff in there, like activation, preventative stuff, and that's good too, okay? And that's necessary, especially if you do a contact sport, because the main chunk of your session is going to be dedicated towards power, strength, and or strength hypertrophy, etc. The warm-up is really good. It's got an accumulation effect, so there's going to be moves in there that you're going to see the benefits of 2 months down the line, because for 3 or 4 times a week you've done 60 to 80 reps of various little exercises that you think, I don't need these to warm up today, I can just kind of skip these and I'll be able to do my session push press and all the stuff that I need to do. And yes, absolutely, you would be right. Me not. I wouldn't be right because I'm old. I need to get some oil on the old joints. No, but the accumulation effect. So if you're a rugby player and you've got like some neck work in your warm-up, and maybe you put the like heavy neck work at the end, but you just get the sort of lighter, let's call it preventative activation stuff at the start, so maybe a less intense exercise. There's something to be said about that if you consider the accumulation effect. Same thing when we're doing the squat hold, which we do on Thursdays or Mondays, right? Just getting warm, getting down in that position and getting comfortable there. The first couple of weeks, you'd be like, this isn't comfortable, Fraser. What are we doing here? But then, provided you're not in pain, you might be in a bit of mild discomfort because you're going low, it's mobility, it's a place that you've not really spent a lot of time at. So it's a bit uncomfortable. Like, there's a difference between being mildly uncomfortable and pain. I'm not saying, you don't want to work through pain. But I think you get the point that the accumulation effect is really super, super important. So can you still see me if I do this? I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it anyway. So yeah, make sure that you don't skip the sort of easier elements, let's say, of the session, because the warm-up is really important. 1, yes, it'll set you up for having a good session, but 2, it will make sure that month on month, quarter on quarter, there might be some postural changes. You might be doing some stuff that I'm doing now, and then in 3 months' time, your friends are looking at you going, wow, you're quite upright, are you okay? Because maybe they're used to seeing you a bit sort of broken posture. But again, if you do all these exercises, it can start to pull you in the right direction, all right? Now, there is no perfect posture, there is no right posture. The right posture is the posture for the moment, and I always like that one. I'd love to credit who said it. The best posture is the next one you're going into. I'd love to credit who said it. It wasn't me, but I love that quote. I think it's very useful to remember, obviously movement orientated and quite accurate as well. So you can do these in many different ways. I'm just going to squat down, let it fall every time, squat down and get it, just to, again, give myself a little bit of mobility in the morning, okay? To get to here. There's something good about just letting go of the resistance. Obviously with medicine balls you can do that, so if you've not really been using medicine balls much, I would definitely encourage you to get it. I know in some commercial gyms it's hard, same in my commercial gym, so you have to kind of improvise, but yeah, if you can, then fantastic before we go into push press. So before going into push press, I like to hit out a couple of strict reps with 40, just to kind of make sure the shoulders are fully good to go before bringing the legs into it. So here we go. Okay, 40's done. We'll get 60 on and start push pressing, and then the weight starts count. We count the weight. The first working set, I should say, comes at 75 kilograms today. 4 sets of 4. Okay, where's my mic? Is it there? You got me. So we've got 60 kilograms. Look, for the last warm-up set, I tend to tell people to do or the exact same that they need to do for the working sets. So it could be, 4 reps, it could be 8 reps, it could be 2 reps. It depends how strong the athlete is, really. In this case, not very strong. And I'm just going to hit 4 at 60 and then get up to my working sets. So I'm not doing too much. A term we use in the industry often is junk volume. But again, the warm-up set, whatever you do, the warm-up set should have lots of reps in reserve. So when people refer to junk sets, they mean like, if I'm doing 3 sets of 3, but first I'm doing 10 reps with 70%, you're only saving 5 reps in the tank there. It's not like an easy warm-up, whereas if you did 70 for 5 and then 80 for 5, that would be better. But anyway, I digress. Let me get this contraption on and we'll get into it. And I've said this before on this channel, but I like to do, when I'm working with these types of percentages, like sub-max, I like to hold the barbell above my head for the last rep. Just a little bit of a pause, because I've already done the hard work to get it there, and the benefits of keeping it there for 5, 3, 10 seconds. Great for the trunk strength, shoulder stability, shoulder strength, of course. So I just figure I've done the hard work. I'm gonna keep it up there and just get some extra benefits. Anyway, that's a little thing that I do. Okay, good to go. I'll check the velocity scores. If you're interested, check out my video, Velocity-Based Training, a guide. It'll just break down everything that you need to know about it. And on to the chin-ups. Here we go. All right, it's starting to get light outside, so it's time to chase the pace a little bit. The chin-ups. Okay, chin-up's the same as push press in that once you're up there, you've already done the hard work. So you might as well stay there for a second, 3 seconds on the last rep. Not every set, not every rep, okay? But I just see a lot of guys hitting like this to do their chin-ups instead of this. So I think you can see which one's going to be more effective for everything: strength, development, musculature of the upper back. Just like you finish your squat and finish your bench press, finish your chin-ups. So in this block, the accessory is incline press, 4 sets, 6 reps, still superset with the reverse flies. Okay, reverse flies. Okay guys, to finish this workout, we've got the rollouts superset with bicep curls. Now, I'm gonna do 10 reps, 10 normal reps, and then I'm gonna do 10 drop catch reps. So these are the normal reps, and these are the drop catch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 3 times, so 60 reps. Keep it really light, obviously. It's 60 reps. The normal reps, obviously, as you saw, up and down, reasonable tempo. The drop catch, I've spoken about in another video, strength training secrets. It's a method you can use to help stimulate growth and challenge your body in a new way. So in this case, I'm taking I'm up here, okay, for lack of better words. I've done the concentric, that's where I'm starting, all right? I almost let the barbell go. I keep it in my hands, but I kind of switch my muscles off and catch it just before, obviously, my arm hyperextends. That's why it's nice and light, okay? So I catch it just there and then try to use a spring to come back up. So it's a switch off, switch on, and as soon as you try that method, again, you know, if you've got healthy arms, etc., as soon as you try that method, you'll be using the muscles in a different way, and you'll get a pump straight away. All of my friends, strength and coaches as well, strength and conditioning coaches that try this, and you can do it on lateral raises. I like to use it in isolated movements. You can do it on really light squats for a different purpose, but let's just talk about like the hypertrophy benefits here. So all my S&C coaches and my friends that try it, they're like, that seems ridiculous. Like, you've lost it, Fraser, you've lost it. And then they go and try it, and then they watch my video, and after they try it, they go, oh my God, yes, I know what you're talking about, so then I watched your video and now I understand it also. It's just one method of many that you can use to challenge your body in a different way, and therefore help contribute to a training stimulus. In this case, you know, a little bit of hypertrophy for the old biceps on a Friday. Okay guys, so hit those supersets, it's 3 sets. And that is the session done. So as you can see, sun's up. Let's get these lights off. We don't need them anymore. Done. Oh, maybe we do, hold on. Yes, anyways, so week 5, you're up at 80% on the strength lifts. On push press, I always do 5% less generally than the strength lifts, because it's in that sort of, wow, very bright, very bright. Give it a second. It's in that sort of strength speed lift. I looked at my velocity scores, they're actually really low. Slow, like not a good thing. But that's fine, we'll work on that, It's the lockout, last little lockout that I need to work on. I will do more videos of this next week, just so that you can still follow along if you are following along. But suffice to say, the movements are the same. So this week we did, you know, trap bar deadlift, we got the Desmotech squat, 4 sets of 4, we got the bench press, 4 sets of 4, 80%. So today was no different on the chins. Anyways guys, we're done and dusted. Hopefully you've got something from that. I'm not sure, but I wanted to put it up anyway because I know there's a couple of people that are following along, which is awesome. So enjoy the training, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.